In this video, we'll look at HTTP and HTTPS. What are they? How do they work? And how do SSL and TLS factor in? Hi, this is Steve, and if you're new to this channel, please take just a moment to click on that subscribe button down below. We'll start off with HTTP, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol and uses port 80. It is the protocol that is used for viewing web pages on the internet. However, with HTTP, all information is sent in clear text. So if you connect to a website and you type in anything, such as your name, password, address, credit card info, etc., a hacker could come along and intercept and capture all this information. This is often referred to as the man-in-the-middle attacks. So when typing in a website address, make sure that if it says HTTP at the top, you do not type in anything that is personal. Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, or otherwise known as HTTPS, was created to help secure your internet activity. It uses port 443 by default for communications. It establishes a secure connection using the SSL protocol. SSL is Secure Sockets Layer, which uses public key encryption to secure the data. TLS, or Transport Layer Security, is the successor to SSL. In a simplified manner, how it works is that if you ask a website, and in this case we'll use google.ca as an example, the request goes to a DNS to resolve the name, get routed, etc. Google.ca will then send you a certificate containing a public key, and who that certificate was signed by, i.e. the Google Certificate Authority, or CA. Your computer then verifies the public key given with the public key that it has from Google CA. Once verified, your computer then sends a new secret key encrypted with Google.ca's public key. And because Google.ca has the private key, only they can decrypt the data being sent using their public key. Google.ca then starts communicating with you using an encrypted connection. A hacker cannot decrypt the data because they do not have Google.ca's private key. It does not matter if they have the public key. I mentioned the Google Certificate Authority, but what is a certificate authority? It's a trusted company or organization that acts to validate the identity of things such as websites, email addresses, companies, etc. Once validated, the information gets bound to a cryptographic key with a digital certificate. That certificate then provides authentication, encryption, and integrity of documents. Examples of CAs are Google, IdenTrust, DigiCert, GoDaddy, Symantec, GeoTrust, etc. An easy way for you to tell who issued the certificate is to click on the padlock icon in the web browser. All web browsers typically include a list of validated public keys for the main CAs. If you click on the padlock, then Show Connection Details, click More Information, and from there, you can view everything about the certificate being used on that particular secure website. So, how did HTTPS become the prevalent website protocol? Back in 2014, Google started to flag websites as not secure if they were not using HTTPS. And in other words, the ranking would drop on any Google searches. So, Google penalizes websites for not being secure. And to compensate for this, everybody has started to switch over to secure websites. In other words, HTTPS. This is not a bad thing because HTTPS is definitely more secure. So, I hope you got something out of this video and that now you understand the differences between HTTP and HTTPS. And also, keep in mind to always check your browser before you type anything to make sure that the site is validated and secure before you send them anything like your personal information. This is a primary reason why so many people have identity stolen or they get their credit cards hacked is because they're not using secure websites. Keep that in mind and you can't go wrong. Have a great day.